There it is. Yo everyone, welcome to this. Your captain, Ren Clomos, Space Wizard Pirate Extraordinaire. Welcome, welcome. Hope y'all are having a good time. Been having a great day, honestly. Today, you couldn't already tell by my soon-to-be lagging, crazy, stupid model. Okay. Yeah, by my stupid laggy model, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV today. Um, yeah. Today we're gonna be doing the 87 quest. Yeah, the Endwalker 87 quest. I'm so excited. It's the last time I played, it was so good. I loved the story. Let's lower this. This. Oh heck yeah. Okay. So we are here. We're still we're streaming, we're playing. I hope y'all are enjoying this. I hope y'all are going to enjoy this. I'm excited. Last week when we did Endwalker, I had so much fun. Okay. So today I do have 2 snacks. I have some dehydrated ginger, and I managed to grab myself one of those party boxes of snacks, like individually packaged chips, and I got myself some Cheetos. Not sponsored, by the way. I'd love to be sponsored, but I am not. Anyway, let's share food. Official green. Okay, starting the level 87 quest, we have Travelers at the Crossroads. Mitlodeus wishes to discuss plans for the remainder of your visit. Where to now? Is there anywhere you would like to visit before we leave? I should be glad to show you the way. Yeah, I just have like a sleeve of dehydrated ginger. Only a couple pieces. Actually, it's more than a series of pieces. I was clearing out my snack stash, and I realized I needed to finish them off. Anyway, Hermes has not yet outright refused his position with the convocation. Merely postponed the decision. As such, I may as well resume my assessment. If we cannot accompany him, then I will content myself with questioning his colleagues. Ever the pragmatist, but allow me to remain your humble guide. With you, Ren, will you continue along with us? Wonderful. Our fellowship travels on unbroken. I say we explore the other part of Elpis and see what new encounters there are to be had. But follow me. We'll first head back towards uh, Anagornos. Anagornos? I do love myself a dehydrated ginger. Honestly, some of my favorite snacks are like the candy or dehydrated, like actual fruit. Like, I like candy snacks that are made with actual fruit. There are some candies that I still really like, but if I have the chance, I usually go for the real fruit. Real fruit ingredient candy. Speaking of, I have, what is it? I have a thing with berries, like strawberries or blackberries. Whenever I think, oh, they're too sour, they're too tart. I just think, what if we macerate them with sugar? Every single time. I had a class back in high school where we were supposed to, we were making like a jam, and we're macerating berries, and I was like, oh, damn, I could time. They were so good, I loved them. We part way with our music. Our spirit given the size of Elvis, I expect our paths will cross again belong. From here, we will follow the path northward, to Notonia. There we will find one of the newest facility travels between the islands of Elpis. First-time travelers must be accompanied by someone with the requisite permission, which have previously been granted. We only need to use the device together once, of course. Shall we? This is such a cool location. I think the way you actually even get to this place is so cool. Is there... Here we are. Newest will take us to Kalimentios Defro, Western Island. That's it right there, looming large over us. Just this way, we will soon admire the view from above. I'm so dehydrated right now. I need to drink more water. Remember to hydrate, folks.
I present to you Kalimelios Zephyros.
Oh, we got voices.
Here you will find a number of testing facilities, as well as the observation hub of Poiton Oikos. Right then. Let's begin by... Well, well. An Arraius. How delightful.
Nice here.
And what, pray tell, is that?
Ah, that's a new species of shark. We approved the concept but a few days ago.
Ah, so they're...
Sharks are among the most popular sea creatures. Rare is the day when someone does not submit a new concept.
Ah.
At first, they were largely orthodox, consideration given to such things as size and environmental impact. And then a whimsical someone thought to bestow it with flight. Another, superior intelligence. And then the floodgates burst. Concepts with multiple heads, or arms and legs, and so on and so forth. It was getting absurd. A part of me wanted to tell them to go away and find something else to create, but again, I couldn't deny their passion. And here we are.
Oh dear. Now who is this that we're running?
That was too close. Are you unharmed?
Familiar woman, hello.
Well now, if it isn't a pair of familiar faces.
Fanart, that we should meet you here.
Nah. Isn't that Heidelin?
As I mentioned earlier, the better part of the convocation holds that when we retire is when we return to the star.
Ah.
Well, she is not among said majority. Even after stepping down, she carries on with her work. Fanart is her name, and she is the previous Azem.
Oh. Oh? Aren't
It has been a
Azem?
while, Hythlodaeus. You look well. Less so, Emmet Selk. I dare say the lines upon your brow have both deepened and doubled in number. A shame for one so young. You must make an effort to frown less often.
He really went, you should smile more.
Easier said than done, thanks to your unruly successor.
How is he, if I may ask?
Incorrigible as ever. Rushed headlong into a volcano on the brink of eruption just the other day. I should be glad to share the tale in its entirety later, if you're so inclined.
Oh, you know I am. Now then, you are?
Hello. This is... Oh, hi, Lunar. Recognize?
I say, have you perchance come from the future?
Damn! Right then and there, she stuffed us out immediately.
I do not believe we have ever met, yet I sense my magic upon you.
I'm doing really well. I've had a pretty good day.
Therefore, if I wove the enchantment, I could only have done so at a later point in time.
What manner of magic is this, if I may ask?
So she is the one who becomes Heidelin.
A traveler's ward, of course. It prevents the corruption of one's ether.
Oh. The Echo. Sounds rather like the Blessing of Light. Does it protect you from romance by primals by any chance?
Primals, you say? But I'm not familiar with such beings. But if they enthrall by warping the balance of ether, then yes, the magic would afford you a measure of protection.
Oh my gosh, it's Heidelin.
I gather from your question that you are not ignorant to its presence.
No, I'm not.
Hold on. From the future? That's absurd.
Scary reminder about
What is
your
it?
fertility.
Are you unable to speak of the matter?
The reality to which you must return exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present.
Oh my gosh. Depressing.
So, your actions here will not change your history, but they may yet affect the course of ours.
Yeah.
How very exciting. I'm quite fond of delving into the unknown. And there's naught more unknown than the future. Until a moment finally arrives, we cannot know for certain what will come to pass, regardless of our supposed foreknowledge. So you needn't worry for us. More importantly, that you should go to such great lengths as to travel unto the past bespeaks the gravity of your quest. Will you not reveal it to us? Mayhap we can be of aid to your cause.
I wonder if M itself remembers meeting us. It's so weird.
If this is true, then you've been keeping quite the secret to yourself. As a representative of the Convocation, I will hear it all. Your identity, purpose, everything.
Oh, I look so sad.
Why don't we move to a place more conducive to calm conversation? I've been working here for some days now at an old friend's behest. If it is agreeable, we may make use of my accommodation at Poiton Oikos. We were meant to meet. I am certain of it.
Oh, I am also certain of it.
Else I wouldn't have marked you so clearly, and sent you unto myself in the past.
Absolutely wild.
It's precisely the sort of mischief I would get up to. And quite inspired, if I do say so myself.
Oh, it's so good. So good. Apologies. Let me move along. Ollie has asked me no matter which I love. I'd rather not leave that involved. While the fighting certain concept engraved crystal and quick-fingered Aureus. Oh, yeah, we saw it. I think we saw the culprit before being distracted by the shark. Would you like to follow us? Real? That would, of course, lead us to Aureus. There's no guarantee that I have to drop this statue. Even that which would be helpful. While you are hunting down the thief, I can follow behind and power the fourth floor just in case. If I ask you to do this, I would appreciate it if your eyes would go land. Many thanks. There's no bridge leading to the coast. Let us meet there once we've exhausted our efforts. Kokomo? Oh, it's so good. The game is so good. Oh my gosh. Hello? Your current. Here it is. Elfith. One more current. Four. I spent so much time getting this out. Concept crystal. Delivered to Fanart. Werner, Benet, Vivian Benet. Oh, think about food. I'm hungry. Eating food and I'm still hungry. I've been having a lot of projects. I have to focus. So I haven't had time to really play Final Fantasy. But I'm so glad I'm here in Endwalker. This part of Endwalker is just so good. Give them both members are a force to be reckoned with. I find them a delight personally, but they have a habit of making Emma Folk look as though he's a bit down on a sour grape. Our last searcher returned. Made Boreas no longer had the crystal, nor was I able to find it as I followed in its wake. I don't look if there's any better. Here's across the crystal. The crystal, well done. Wonderful, now I can focus on your tale without that missing concept nagging at my mind. Always had a knack for finding things. Traveling and searching with my hand, I've often been asked to do so. Oh, you too? Some of us seem destined to always be searching, for ourselves and for others. Long ago, when I listened it was them, I was trekking back and forth across the stars. Problem. Naturally, the need for such journeys has less particularly sense. I entrusted the vision to my whimsical successor. Yet, I'm still eager to become running and old acquaintance as part of my present living. That is what brings me to Elpis. Many times has my presence been requested, my opinions sought concerning the habitat of this or that creation. Agreeing to help locate that missing crystal is a minor distraction. Would you know promises to be future revelation? How strange and wonderful the way one thing leads to another, wouldn't you agree? Yeah. Not You know, maybe I should have eaten potatoes before I ate the ginger. The ginger is very spicy and that has completely wrecked my taste buds for potatoes. Past and not past. Again for your timely help. Now then, it's time I return the stolen property. Would go ahead with my accommodation. I'll join you as soon as I have attended to that task. Follow the path straight to the building at the top of the slope. Have the entire place to myself, so we can speak without fear of being disturbed or overheard. Oh, chocobirds! Look at these guys. They're all so cute. I love them. Where have I heard this song? Right here at like Camp Bronze Lake or something. Like that beginning part? But this part is different. Such garb is only by those who have kept down the office advisor. Welcome to my temporary abode. Please make yourself at home while I put on voice.
A wonderful aroma. I feel more relaxed already.
Would that I had sweetmeats to offer, but I travel light out of habit. There's plenty of hot water though, so please have as much tea as you like. Now then, will you tell us your tale?
How much am I telling them? China is being forced to flee the star. The world has been sundered, broken into shards. A calamity called the final days has befallen the world. Yes, that's what it is.
Why don't you start from the beginning?
I wish I understood Fandaniel or whatever. Idolin Mother Crystal. Baja Brea. The Asian. Emmett Cell. Hello. The defeat of Zodiark at the beginning of the final days. Idolin. Insane. Really did share everything, huh?
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
I wish there was a way to share memories besides the echo
While
here.
not the words I would have chosen, I too have my doubts. Much of it borders on the incredulous. What of you, Fanart?
Not knowing the precise details of the first final days, it is difficult to determine the veracity of the tale. Supposing it is all true, I must ask myself why I would do what I did. Why would I feel I had no recourse but to oppose the 14 and create this Eidolon? Circumstances change, of course, but it would not have been an easy decision regardless.
Yeah.
No, there must have been a reason. One compelling enough to force me to take such drastic measures. Then there is the Elpis flower, which I said would serve as a guide.
We really just explained our entire story, huh? Crazy, crazy work.
That it's of import to your mission is plain, but your presence here leads me to believe that this place also holds significance.
What about Elpis is so important?
But what could it be? What are we meant to accomplish?
Might it not be simply thus? In the future whence he came, the final days could not be averted. Mankind has no choice but to flee the star. By alerting us to that eventuality, perhaps you wish to pave the way for other futures.
Theoretically speaking, it is a possibility.
But that's not what Elizabeth said.
Yet if that were my primary objective, I see no reason to guide our friend to Elpis specifically.
Yeah, that's
The capital in Amarot, or even my own home would be more logical destinations.
True, true. I note also that Hydaelyn did not specify a point in time to which he must return. By this, it may be inferred that it was not critical that we should meet.
Alternately, she had reason to believe that our paths would converge, coincidental though it may seem.
so weird.
This is quite a puzzle, and we do not have all the pieces.
I wonder if Emmett Self is still gonna help out.
Hardly any. But we do have one immutable fact. If the final days are indeed as described, they will bring death to all that I hold dear. Yet despite being afforded long years of preparation, the only provisions I could make were for flight. Nay, my first and foremost endeavor would be to find a way to forestall the coming doom.
Given that even the 14 failed, mayhap you deemed it impossible.
This is so wild. Look at all these smart people thinking about what happens through time travel. Oh my gosh. The writing in this game. Oh my goodness.
Nothing is impossible. This I have always believed. And if Hydaelyn is indeed me, she would believe the same.
Listen to yourself. Are you seriously entertaining the notion that you are a messianic figure in some far-fetched tale?
Of course he won't believe us. Exam itself.
Well, I will not. I refuse to accept that our world could be undone by some unforeseen calamity.
Oh, well, when you look at that, we see the beginning of our M itself. Self-fulfilling prophecy type deal.
I also take offense to my portrayal as a megalomaniacal madman.
Really?
To sacrifice oneself for the star is a noble act, and I would hold those who gave themselves to this zodiac in the highest esteem. Yet, you claim I recreated Amarot and populated it with phantoms of our people? A bizarre indulgence that would be insulting to their memory.
So he was lonely.
Worse still, I even invited you there. Literally invited my own downfall. Why would I do something so idiotic and inexplicable?
Because you knew it would happen?
Now, I will allow that the hypothetical task of restoring our world would be daunting in the extreme. The thought of having to bear such a burden for 1,000 lives horrifies me.
There we go.
But I would never forsake my duty. I would never forsake my brethren. You do not know me. I've had my fill of your fiction. I will return to my duty, and you will not bother me again.
There he goes, about to make his same mistakes.
Emmett Selk! Wait!
Kind of expected that from him, sure.
You've seen much of Elpis already. If you have any observations to share, I should like to hear them.
Hermes and Gideon are all of them. Dynamis is key. Because the flower based off of Ocean and Akasha that we've been experimenting.
Ah yes, the energy distinct from ether. Though not my field, I have a basic understanding of Dynamis. And you say Hermes researched the phenomenon in the course of creating Meteon? Yes, I believe this warrants further investigation. With that settled, it is time for action. The missing pieces of the puzzle are here, I'm certain of it. And when you find them, the picture my future self has painted will be complete, and you will have your answer. Now suffice it to say, I will aid you in your quest. Have faith. If Emmet Selk is the man Azam described to me, we've not seen the last of him.
Will we begin our investigations then? Acquainted with this visitor received by the chief overseer of Elpis, The man himself, I know only that which is common knowledge. Thus, I suggest we fall back on the tried and true method of conversing with the locals. The observers who live here can surely tell us more of Hermes than we. I have a good idea of where we might begin. What is it? The maritime top is pretty cool. What is that? I'm pretty sure these are colors? Craft? Sure. Sure. Be the one who's standing in front of the founder building? Her name is May. She was the one who made arrangements to handle this. From what I recall, she held a position for quite some time. Chances are she can provide us with insight. Go on and ask her questions. I will help by drawing out answers if you want. I'll leave the choice of topic to you. Kismet, hello. Questions for me? Well, I suppose I have no other questions. The following event cannot be skipped. Greeting is my friend here is desperately curious what she's. I was wondering if you might indulge him. Certainly, Mr. Fanart. Anything to be of service. I should know. What kind of person is he? Well, I can only answer from my own experience, but I would describe him as a quiet man, reserved, you might say, occasionally foreign to his choice of words. His prescient nature, however, doesn't this overseer. Man is a walking archive of life form. He discusses many species in incredible detail and is the leading authority on the power of flight. I hope that answers your question. Skills medium ability. No secret, she's a highly unusual familiar. Of late, he often makes his rounds with her, like a mother hen raising her chick. I understand that she is able to communicate directly with me. Check how she was treated at cover. My apologies. I wish I could explain her more in depth, but I have not had the occasion to discuss it with you. Wish you knew him better. Do you trust him? Beg your pardon? I've known Chief Kirby for this, though I cannot say very close. He has never withheld a detriment of our duty. That's what. Forgive us. We'll veered slightly off course here. Perhaps someone else can tell us more about Medium? That would be, Samiano. He has similar expertise. He is very eager to discuss the subject. We'll find him conducting his observations on the banks of the stream, somewhere to the east. Oh, and unless you take particular joy in rambling discourse, I suggest you keep the questions concise. So keep that in mind. Thank you for your patience and your stay. Think nothing of it. What else you need during your stay, please do not hesitate to ask. Ren, I think we've taken enough of this space tonight. Ah, they think I'm Vanazzo. Our investigation is off to a fine start, wouldn't you agree? I propose that we split up. I shall continue inquiries with the resident observers. You could track down the colleague Ismay mentioned. While I feel compelled to interject once or twice during that previous conversation, I'm more than capable of drawing forth answers. All I ask is that you watch your footing around the stream, then we meet back here once we finish speaking with Humaneos. Oh, this story is so good. So good. Woo! Side of this. There he is. Hello, sir. Yes, but please keep your voice down. You'll startle the bird. Okay, let's see if I can ask the right one. So, what is it you need to talk about? Back in a minute. Keep my questions aside. What do you think of Chief Hermes' flying feet? Chief Hermes' work, a worthy subject of being for the clouds, majestic and graceful, are ever a favorite of theaters, given now with so many varieties of existence, but of new concepts debated. What sets the chief creations apart, however, is how they benefit from boundless knowledge of the festival. Birds that climb so high they disappear from view, others wish to traverse the boundless sky in moments, all without riding the current. I know none save he who such marvels. Even we who prize elegance of form, above all else, are dumbfounded by his Neon, too, is a marvel, then. My opinion on that matter would be superficial at best. By my admiration for Medion as a concept, I've never delved too deep into the inner workings of her nature. I know that she has a gift of communicating via emotion. Otherwise, her abilities are mystery to me. My room is cold, and I'm putting on my special blanket. By that I mean it was made by a small artist, and I bought it at an artist discount. Chief Hermes, the chief put Medion's concept to the Bureau of the Architect. The design will be registered for public scrutiny, analyzing a colleague's creation before that step is frowned upon. Of course, if he came to me, a fellow artisan, looking for advice, that would be an entirely different story. Do you know of Dynamis and Inteleches? Dynamis and Inteleches? Those terms do sound vaguely familiar. Was there not a flower here made in Elpis which exhibited properties of one or the other? It could have been centuries since I last heard anyone speak of such things. Has there been a resurgence of interest? No. Just me. And why bring up the subject? I'm flattered that you sought out my insight, but I cannot afford to neglect my duties for the sake of idle chatter. So I must return to my observation. Surely you have your own task to do. I did. Oh, there's a third area that does not have any ether rifles. Ugh, pain for sure. Hello, Fanart. Back already? That was quick work. You were obviously clever enough to heat off any of that rambling, excuse me. So, have you any new findings? I see, even an expert in the field has little understanding of Medion's capabilities, let alone an awareness of dynamite. My questions resulted in the same answer. Hermes' colleague knew Medion as his crystal, provided no details beyond which you just told me. Which leads me to believe the only person with any significant knowledge of Dynamis is Hermes himself. As we made some progress here, it is needed if we are to reach any definitive. Where are we? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Witness the spectacle. At present, the strongest we have to the final days is the power of Dynamis, and the intellect is going to control it. Yet most scholars are only vaguely aware of these terms, let alone study them in any depth, except for Hermes. Thus I'm inclined to stay our current course and learn all we can about the chief overseer and his field. On that subject, is there aught else of note you can say about Medion, aside from her unorthodox method of she and her sisters were created to journey. I just got a notification. Great. To journey to the stars and search for intelligent life. I wish you had mentioned that earlier. In any event, care to elaborate? Yes, Medion is not the first of these projects. So these siblings of her now travel the great expanse in search of... Thank you. I got a straw. Though the mystery at hand remains unsolved, I feel you've touched upon a vital clue, one we should keep in mind. Now I propose we take ourselves to Pedia Crystal, not far from here, all the path to the west. Awkward. Oh. Stop! No! I can't do it. I'm so behind on content. Hello, Vana. The tower and the one further along are both part of Peripedia Crystal, facilities where they archive all of Alpus's observational and testing records. By how they appear from the outside, the interior is actually a vast area of magically infinite. Which, while fascinating, is not the reason we are here. Cut to my architectural lesson short, see what those two archivists have to share. If you could find someone with over at the other tower, I shall share it. Oh, this is so good. Very petty architect. You have questions? Certainly. Just a moment while I conclude my current appointment. Indeed. So if you could provide a comprehensive log of those behaviors, we should then have sufficient data for our official record. Now, what was it you wished to speak with me about? I think, Medion? Chief oversees personal research project. By that, I just... Such undocumented studies are difficult to track. After all, hardly a day goes past without seeing research failed by one creation or another. I'm afraid I cannot tell you exactly when Medion appeared. Only that she now spends much of her time at side. Though I do recall an email my dearest Darlene shared with me. Darlene is my partner and fellow researcher here. She was returning late one night when I caught sight of her returning, sending Metatron Hemsford. Most of it. Several days she would speak with anything, describing it as the most beautiful spectacle she has ever seen. That sounds like a story I should like to hear. Hello, Vana. This is Vana. I thought you had already returned to the surface. Permit me to thank you again for your invaluable contribution to the constant placement of I'm afraid you not mention it. As you said, my original plan was to leave after that task. I have since taken Charles for me. Could you favor me in retelling of the sight which you so delighted Darlene? Of course, or you could hear it from her lips directly if you prefer. At present, she should be observing a subject in Metabosis' Valley. She does enjoy her time there, watching this play, gazing on those salty waters of the world's ocean, recreated in such sublime detail. I imagine you must find similar joy in indulging your boundless curiosity. Even though such pursuits may continually and regretfully delay your return to the star. They do. It is well-deserved and long overdue, I should think. How greatly have we prospered from the wisdom you accumulated during your travels. And what would Elpis be without your earlier academic work? The theories you developed served as a bias of many techniques being still in use today. Man is a creature of contemplation, but none embody that nature with as much passion as you. I dare say there is not a soul alive or worthy of a return. I'll rejoice the day you depart on your final journey. Will be honored. Well. Oh, apparently I'm sleepy. What? Well, shall we take this opportunity? First, allow me to reconfigure the door to the archives here. I will take you up to the Skyway and spare you the need to avoid hostile conflict on the ground. That would be most helpful, thank you. I've opened a path to the Skyway. You pass through the door, simply walk straight past the next tower and ask for admittance up to the upper tier. On arriving at the upper tier, walk straight across the Skyway and you'll find yourself at the base of Velocity. Colleen will be eager to share her chair with you, I'm sure. And now we're on the Skyway. The tower head is part of Peripedia Crystalline. We pass for passage to the upper tier. Nah, just pass. But allow me to prepare the path. If you need further assistance, there's always an observer or two out on the upper Skyway. Multiple. So pretty up. So nice. We're only 3 quests into. Oh, this is going to take a while. This is Hana? I was not told to expect. We would have prepared an official welcome. Please, there is no need for fanfare. I only wish to speak with Galeen. That might be arranged. Yes, Galeen, of course. I will inform her immediately. Ah, but she may be engaged in a teaching phase. Come in. Who could be? Wait, should I let you know your business is urgent? That won't be necessary. Lovely view will keep us occupied. Any choice is us. Voice? This feels like something that would be voiced.
A delightful breeze and a breathtaking view. What is it like in the future? Is the world still a beautiful place?
As beautiful as parts, yes. Much.
Dark hidden places, rife with danger. Those of an altogether different, but no less powerful sort of appeal. While we wait, will you not tell me about your adventures? Well, not the portentous events which led you here, but the simple delights all your own. By learning about the future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans. But more than that, I have an interest simply as a fellow traveler. Short of going somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring than hearing another's account.
so good. Oh my gosh.
Incredible. Would that I could have been there to see it. Yours is a harsh and unforgiving world. Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue. To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, even in that faraway place, it gives me heart. Thank you for regaling me with your tales. I will treasure every word. As you know, I was once a scholar. And among other things, I sought to understand the workings of the world. What exactly is ether? How formed the laws of nature?
I am leaned forward.
Whence sprung mankind? Riddles and mysteries beyond counting. Over the years, I have managed to find answers to some few of them. Yet rather than attain a sense of mastery, the more I understood, the more I came to hold the world and its miracles in awe. We too are miracles, each and every one of us, born of the warm breath of life that traverses the heavens, swirling through eternity. When I fully grasped the improbability of our existence, nothing felt impossible anymore. If it could be imagined, it could be done. A passion swelled within me. An epiphany dispelling all preconceptions of what was natural and true.
I would love to hear her do an audiobook.
And a presence without. Immense, yet intimate. Fate, perhaps, holding us in its tender embrace. As reassuring as it was intimidating. How keenly aware I became of creation's fragility. Built as it is upon precarious happenstance. I was overcome with an irrepressible urge to know the world more intimately, to hear its voice, feel its breath. I ventured forth on a journey that very day, so very long ago now. Freed from presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new, and so beautiful. Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning, and my purpose, my love. And so long as they need help, I cannot return to the star. Perhaps my future self is still waiting for it. A moment she can let go and walk unto the end. Safe in the knowledge that man will find his own way. You, who are our future, tell me this, and tell me true. Has your journey been good? Has it been worthwhile?
Pray forgive my lateness.
Oh. Wow.
My observation subject was rather irritable, and it took a while to settle it down.
I almost
No
forgot
need
we were
to
waiting.
apologize. Your work takes precedence. Besides, we had a pleasant conversation in the meantime.
You're too kind. Now then, I'm told you wished to ask me some questions.
Indeed. I've an interest in one of Hermes' creations. Meteon. You witnessed a host of them take flight, yes?
Oh, that! Yes, I did. 'Twas in the dark of the morn. I'd left the Thalassai after nocturnal observation. As I walked along, I spied a bright light climbing high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone, like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling. But then another shot up, then another, and another. Intrigued, I made my way to the edge to investigate. And who should I spy on an isle to the south but Hermes and Meteon, the Metea, rather. There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting stars that I'd seen.
Shooting stars.
A dazzling spectacle indeed. Have you spoken with Hermes about this?
Oh, yes. The sight left such an impression on me that I approached him about his mystery project the very next day. Alas, he said that he couldn't reveal anything just yet, that he needed to conduct further tests. It shouldn't be long now, though. He often returns to that isle, and I have a feeling he's nearing a breakthrough.
Oh.
Splendid. We are likewise eager for the details. Well, that is all we wish to ask. Thank you for taking the time to indulge our curiosity.
Guess we're going to that island next.
You're very welcome. It's always a pleasure to speak with other inquisitive souls. Oh, and will you be descending now? If so, I shall link the doors for you.
Please.
Gosh! This game is so good! Oh my goodness, oh my gosh. This game is fire, it's so good. It's peak, that's cinema. Another piece of the puzzle falls into place. From what we've learned thus far, I think we can safely conclude that Hermes hasn't been revealing the details of his others. Suggest that either someone will appropriate his discoveries and make them, or that Hermes himself will have had a hand in days. We have no reason to suspect the former. We should consider the latter, the more likely possibility, proceeding under that assumption. Our next step should be to divide why, and if he might desire such a terrible fate for our stock. Yeah, because Pan Daniel, the one we know, wanted the final day. Why does Hermes want something worthy of his bag? I would like. Ooh. How many is it? 2, 3, 4 out of 10. I should like to visit the site from which Hermes set forth Metea. If we are fortunate, we might find some hint what drives his research. Helene said he spotted them in the southeast, rising from a mile shooting. Down at the same vantage point, could not be located. So shall we? Do 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 do. You know, I was having a discussion with some people about like good logos thing, like materials. Someone brought up like the Endwalker logo, and it's so good. It looks so pretty. the music in this. You know, I've been playing TTRPG. I had such a good session yesterday. If any of you know math, I think the next generation, I managed to, basically what happened was I had a really good roleplay session where my character had like a big character moment. It was so nice. It was so good, it was so fun, I loved it. That one, yeah. Oh. Have we applied? Could have just... Not now. It'll make convenient, but hardly needs to be. Hey, Argos. Oh, hello, Argos. My friend, you can double carry rent for over to the island. Stubborn creature. There's no place on this great star we have not been able to travel. Still here with obstacles. Argos has rather exacting standards, I'm afraid. Yeah, but I've met Argos before. But you've ridden him before? Ah, you're before meeting my after. Not at all confusing, that. Interesting. Certainly not unthinkable. And speaking of the here and now, the quick solution is face off in a sparring match. Demonstrate to him that you're capable of holding your own in battle, and you should convince Argos that you're worthy of his back. Besides, I might even teach you a thing or two. The bargain. Seem doubtful, but useful lesson or not, I will certainly be a moment to remember, a memory of the distant past to cherish. What say you, traveler, after all? Choose your battlefield. Ah, down for a spar. I admire your confidence. Clear your mind and prepare your weapons. I'll wait you at a clearing over yonder. Xenos is still an issue, right? Like, after we fought Zodiark, he got mad and tears or something. Oh, hello clearing. And it's an instance fight. Oh, I see. Will I begin? Be warned, I will not go easy. How about ye?
Let neither side hold back.
Wow,
My blade stings! My blade sings! this. I shall have to try something different.
Oh, that's a finisher.
No quarter. Have a taste.
Ooh. And oh, this fight is so cool.
I see you won't be easily overcome, but neither will I.
Bounties with magic. We had physical. That's what I thought.
Prepare yourself.
Oh boy. Oh, we got fan circles or whatever. Our rotation is so bad right now.
We've only just begun. Come at me with your all. Very well. Let us move to the final trial.
Uh-oh. Oh boy. Where's my damage? Oh my god. Where'd she go?
Break your chains, shed your burdens, and show me your strength of will!
I was locked in. Hi, welcome on the TikTok.
You still stand. The people of your time are more resilient than I had dared hope. I have seen enough.
Oh, this song is so good too. I hope you're having a fun time with the cult. ARR is slow, but I had a lot of fun near the end of it. Be good.
'Twas my intent to finish it, but clearly I underestimated you. One would think I never learn. I made the same mistake with Azam when we first sparred. Despite being less than half my age, his strength was astounding.
Here's the thing, though. I am Azam, I think. That hasn't been confirmed, but I have a feeling that's what it is. Yeah, I like taking my time playing through the story, but I feel like since I've been streaming the story, or I think I've been streaming the story since like Shadowbringers, like halfway through Shadowbringers, because it was a good place for me to block out time to actually play. Like doing each of the levels on stream has been pretty good for timing at least.
As is yours. 'Tis plain you have weathered considerable hardship. Far more even than your tales would suggest. It seems we have both learned much on our journeys.
Does Argos like us now? Argos likes us now! And that's why Argos likes us when we first meet them on the moon. Well, Emet-Selch did remember us. That's weird.
I dare say he has warmed to you. A boon to be sure. He never forgets his favorites, and is ever eager to come to their aid.
Argos will soon have us standing on the very spot where the media made their departure into the night sky. With luck, we will learn something of attention. My hope is that we find no connection with festering wish for oblivion. We might have started literal execution for us rather than against them. Our oh, Bishopry. Go. Fanart has Argos and his double edge. Let's move over to the edge of our mountain, shall we? We'll allow Argos to dash through, rising up from below and give us a surprise. I don't know if I want to change my Chocobo's color or not. I'm pretty happy with the blue. I just need to start finding a barding that would look nice. I've just been using whatever barding I've had. Hopefully I can find a better one. Ride Argos style. Oh, the isle's right over here. Doesn't Argos certainly. I'm so much of a story player. I don't what was the name of it? I know something. Netophorium. Just writing message. Yeah, I'm so much of a story player, but I feel like story games aren't that great. people love story games, but I don't think it's doing it great. Brace yourself for the landing. I wouldn't want you to like off the last one. Do I activate the echo here?
Quite a small place, lacking even the most basic equipment. The present may yield no clues, but we may yet try perusing the past. Have you done this before?
Yes, the echo. Ah!
So you cannot control the power freely. Worry not. I shall assist you. Come and stand before me.
Will we learn how to use the echo?
There are two ways to see the past. The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory. The second requires no subject, and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether.
Good to know.
As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved. Such memories are given to fading, however, and can prove challenging to visit. But come, let us try. Close your eyes.
So pretty.
All units fully functional and proceeding on course towards their respective stars. Estimated time to completion of survey is 108 cycles. End of status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness. Did you hear that, Hermes? All is well.
Oh.
Yes. Good tidings at long last.
The cycles days or years?
Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
But soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the answers. What others live for.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
I wonder what answers we will get.
Whatever intelligent beings that exist out there are bound to be vastly different from us. Diverse in form and culture. Possessed of unique ways of thinking. Their conception of life and its purpose will be no exception. Completely and utterly unlike ours.
Utterly unlike... how?
I have no idea. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No, I will think earnestly on them all, and I will share them with our people, that together we may contemplate our own existence.
I'm so scared of what happens to Hermes.
Perhaps then our star will become a better place. Not only for man, but for all life.
He was such a nice guy, and now he's all like, "Ooh, I want to destroy the world."
Meteon, as though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser, We will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
Will there be apples? Covered in syrup?
And how are you supposed to eat them? Rather than food, perhaps a flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
Oh. Wait, is the tree here yet? I'm so scared. Oh, that's so good.
So, what is your opinion?
Hermes wouldn't wish for the final days. Hermes is a gentle soul, and yet, say just by this moment, Hermes is the gentle soul, and yet,
I understand. He is a gentle soul, and well-intentioned. Yet it does not take ill intent to beget ill. We must consider the possibility that something may have gone awry. Perhaps it was oversight, or simply an accident. In light of this, I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself.
I don't think that's a good idea.
If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution. Then it is settled.
I'm so
Let us
scared.
seek out our friend with all swiftness.
I am
'Twould not
so
do to
scared.
let such a pure soul be blackened by tragedy.
I am so scared for how this competition. There are a number of places where Hermes might do this, but we could do worse than to look at. This is Hyperborea, the largest facility, depends on Skeletos Aureus, the Northern Isle. I wonder. Ren, for an institution which claims studiously research every species destined for release into the world, do not question how they find room for them all on so few islands. Their lives within itself. Touched upon the practice before back at the archive, where a vast area is stitched together out of multiple conceptual spaces. The same holds true for the interior of this facility and the magically constructed environment. Because there, within those sprawling halls, the overseer and most of Elpis' observers conduct the bulk of their work. From the simplest route, the newest North Protein opium. Wiggles? Oh, look at that! That's before each part left. And I'm doing this. I'm so worried about how. Oh, this game is so good. Oh my gosh. Tripping 74 degrees on cold. Sick? That was going on? I'm sick. Wouldn't be surprised. Hello, new teleporting thing. Fascinating. Exoskelios Aureus. Like, there's Hello, Vanna. How good. The newest technology was my guess. Should now have the authority to use this fish. As for the way to goes to this type of hole, we follow this path and turn left at the crossroads. Bye. Road, follow the road. There it is, I see it. The last current out in the world here. Weren't those worries? Alright, Hana, what is up? Here we are, the grandest research facility in Elpis. You can head inside and ask after her whereabouts. Hermes is at another facility, as we have just discovered. FFXIV and Hitlodeus, hello! Furthermore, we confirmed his studies in dynamism, as well as his creation of Beyond, were entirely private pursuits. No one else we spoke with appeared to possess the key to get them out of the subject, and neither did we hear any tales of stolen research. If Hermes himself harbors no desire to bring down an apocalypse, why did he recruited to help? Or so saith the illustrious. According to your story, the 14 divined the connection between celestial currents and days. We were never able to pinpoint the root cause of the calamity. Our people's greatest mind, not to mention Hitlodeus' sharp eyes, committed to the pursuit of solution, such an outcome. Possible is if the nature of the catalyst was so inexplicable that even we failed to perceive it. What better fits that description than that invisible, intangible dynamism? Which in turn leads us to our next question. How did Hermes, in his role as Fandaniel, not recognize the subject of his own research? Must assume that he either knew or was unable to help, or that he was otherwise prevented from identifying the cause in the first place. At this juncture, all we can do is speculate. To be clear, the Convocation does not tolerate acts of deception or malice. Her practice at perceiving truth would have known had Fandaniel lied to her. Hermes has no conscious wish for the end of the world. Of that I'm certain. Seems there's more to the tale after all. We conducted an investigation of our own, you see. Pan up as we explain fate to plan. How comforting. We seem to have reached the exact same conclusion. I see no reason to delay further. It's time we brought Hermes into the fold. Thank you for understanding. For your understanding. Save your thanks. I did not say I believe your ridiculous story. But as FFXIV, I have a duty to examine any potential threat to our existence, no matter how ludicrous or personally offensive I may find it. Next quest, we're in the garden. We've got 5 more quests left. We're about halfway through, plus a dungeon. Probably going to be running on 4 hours. don't want to push on past here. I kind of want to wait. Oh, ooh. Yeah. Do I want to push through? I think I want to leave it for another day. It looks like we're gonna have a dungeon at our half. I feel like that's going to run into time. So I'm gonna end off the stream for today. There we go. So good. Oh wait, I should log out. I'm so excited for the rest of Endwalker. I do wish I could have played for a bit longer, but I don't think pushing through that would be the best idea, considering my schedule. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. I had a great time. If you did, please consider, and you're on TikTok, please consider checking out my YouTube and Twitch, dropping a like and a follow. If you're on Twitch, please consider dropping a follow as well. And if you're on YouTube, please consider hitting the 4 YouTube buttons. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell if you want to catch more streams. I usually stream, that's my old outro. My streams are usually scheduled by Monday morning. Yeah, by Monday morning for the upcoming week, Monday through Sunday. So, if you check out my YouTube channel or my Twitch schedule page, you should be able to see what is upcoming. There. All of my streams are archived on the YouTube channel, and VODs are on Twitch. If you want to go back and watch them, you can. Or if you're watching on the playback now, hi, hope you had a great time. Anyway, I had a lot of fun today with Final Fantasy XIV. Kind of wish I pushed it further, but I didn't want to go too far. Either way, I hope you have a great rest of your morning, night, afternoon, wherever, whenever you're watching this. This is your Captain Ren Clomos, signing off. Goodbye, Star Marauders, and stay dreamy!